Hi, how you guys doing today? Thank you for being here, of course. And then, Coach, can you just give us a recap of today's game?
Well, for me, first of all, I'm glad to get young ladies won because we've gone through this slide of 4 games, having played two of the top teams at the top of the conference, and actually playing Howard pretty close. And pretty much the other night against Eastern Shore, we kind of broke down late and ended up beating us by 10 or 11. So I'm very happy that for the last game, especially for Emily and the other young ladies, that they can go out with saying that they won their last home game and feel real good about it. We've gone through a little bit of disparity uh, late in the losing, so it kind of caught up with everybody. And it really takes one win to kind of negate all the rest of that other stuff if they go hard. But the one thing, and I'll say this in it, is that I really like the balanced scoring that we had. And that's what I've been preaching to them about. Balanced scoring will hurt you, especially in the rebounding department and the scoring department. So we had it on the perimeter, and we also had it in the post. So I was extremely happy about that.
Emily, tonight was your final home game as a Morgan State Bear. Can you just say how you feel about your performance and how the team played tonight?
I think my team played really hard today. We definitely came into a couple situations where we faced a little bit of adversity and had to adjust, but I think overall everyone was really locked in. I didn't really have the best game, but I'm happy that we won, so I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coach, you all went through some lean changes early in the third quarter. Were there any adjustments made during that halftime?
Well,
To
what else
kind of
is
fix that?
always, well, let me say, part of the problem was she wasn't finishing. And she normally doesn't miss that many shots around the basket. So we kind of like, all right, she got it. Because like with me, one set, I said, oh, she got it. So I think with her not being on the first half, kind of everybody's looking because we're normally used to that going down. The adjustment, she made the adjustment herself by being able to score the second half, and we got other people involved. Defensively, the big thing with us is trying to find the right chemistry late in the fourth quarter. If we don't, we're suspect to give up a lot of points. We do, like today, I think they all locked in, and I definitely think they didn't want to lose. So the change was Naya made the adjustment within herself to finish inside. We knocked down, Gabby came and knocked down a few shots on the perimeter. We found her. And we actually set up some things where we tried to reverse the ball back, and she knocked down shots. So that was big for us.
Ladies, both of you have had some tough defense tonight. Can you just say how your mindset was coming into today's game, and how did you make adjustments through the game? Because we did see that the defense did get stronger as we got into the second half.
Yeah, I think going into the game, I was really excited to just compete. I did pretty good last time we played them, but it didn't start off great on offense. I had not great game on offense, so I just knew if I could contribute on defense that I needed to do that or to pick up for my offense until it came or until my teammates picked me up, which they did.
I would say I definitely also came into the game ready to lock up whoever they put me on. I usually guard the best point guard or the best scorer on the team, so I think second half I really locked in more and was like, okay, let me focus and shut down the score.
This is the last home game for the 2024-2025 season. You guys do play Coppin State next. What do you guys what's your mindsets going into that game too, knowing that this was the last home game and kind of like the last time you're touching Morgan State court for this season, of course?
I think just trying to keep the momentum from today and what we keep preaching in the locker room and how we're trying to change it around. It's never too late to do something great or make history. The tournament's a couple games and you're in the NCAA tournament. So just trying to come together, flip it around, do something that most people wouldn't expect with the season we've had. But we're all kind of looking forward to it on the up.
Go ahead.
Oh, Emily.
I was going to say, just feeding off the fact that Coppin just lost and we just won, I think we're going to be in a better mindset than they are. They're going to be a lot more scared of what we could possibly do.
It's their senior night. We haven't been too lucky on senior nights, but I think the fact that we won one going into a senior night makes a whole big difference for us. You know, Coppin beat us by 4 or 5 last time, a game that we felt we gave away up here. So we know we can play with them. We just have to stay strong for 4 quarters. 4 entire quarters, 40 minutes of basketball, no let-ups from anybody. Our bench had 34 points tonight, and I think that's big for us because we haven't had that type of contribution from the bench, and we got it tonight from them. And if you look at the scoring, everybody that played or had the minutes of 20 plus or something like that, they all almost had double-doubles. I mean, like, you know, she had, I was just looking at the rebounds. She had 15 rebounds, and JL had 10. That's 25 between 2 players. And when you have post partners that do stuff like that, you know you're going to be in the game, you know, like that. And then I think the third one was Nia. Was Nia? Nia was Nia Green. She had 6. So for her to get 6 to add with that, that's 31 between 3 players. So if you do the math, it's almost like 10 apiece. So I was very pleased with that type of production.
Well, I don't have any more questions because he touched the bench part. Because I know previously in the season, like, the bench was a big thing you wanted to work on. So you think the bench kind of improved a lot, and you saw the improvement in the bench today?
I think the bench always can improve. It's just that they have to lock in and understand their importance, you know, because you're never going to win a championship without your bench. I can sit and tell you that right now. You might have 5 great kids on the line. They might score 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, 50. But when you got to go 7, 8, 9, and they don't contribute, you're going to have a problem because it's hard to keep that momentum going with 5 people for 40 minutes. So I think they begin, at least hopefully tonight might be a start of that for us.
Yeah, I would just say I think that's what's most exciting for me, like to see everyone contribute like that. And then if I also score, like we're going to be scary. Or finish, like, because I got the touches and we still won by 20 and I wasn't finishing and everyone stepped up. Like if we could just put those pieces together, I think we'll be scary.
Okay. Well,
That's
all. Thank y'all for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.